Mike Zimmer, head coach of the Minnesota Vikings, said this at the NFL Combine. I want to be real careful about taking away from my strength and saying, okay, we're not going to be able to do this and we're not going to be able to do that anymore because of financial reasons or something else. Well, that sounded good at the Combine, and it would have been the right approach, but then the Vikings threw $28 million per year at Kirk Cousins. Now, as a former player, I'm glad Captain Kirk beamed the Vikings up for $84 million fully guaranteed, and just thinking about all that fully guaranteed money almost made me mess up my draws, but I have to question the move from a business perspective. Now, many people thought the Jags were crazier than a road lizard when they signed Blake Bortles to a new deal averaging $18 million per year, but I saw the brilliance in the move from Jump Street. Now, the Jags were playing chess while everyone else was playing checkers. And matter of fact, the Jags were playing the daily fantasy GPP lineup while everyone else was playing cash lineups. Now stay with me now. Now when you're playing big tourneys in daily fantasy, the odds are in your favor if you can play a cheap quarterback with upside that allows you to fill out the rest of your lineup with studs. In similar fashion, the Jags signed Bortles to a team-friendly deal that will allow them to continue to bolster a roster that was just one game away from the Super Bowl. And if you think the Jags are the only team sipping the Kool-Aid, look no further than the team that beat the Jags in the AFC Championship game. New England's been able to maintain their success for so long because Tom Brady continues to sign deals that allow his team to improve around him. And even though it's not an apples-to-apples comparison, the Eagles were able to win last year due to a similar roster construction with cheap quarterback salaries, though a terrible NFC East didn't hurt. And if you haven't noticed, pretty much every team in free agency has followed the Jags' lead, with the Broncos signing Case Keenum to approximately $18 million per year, Arizona signing Sam Bradford to a $20 million deal, and the Browns trading for Tyrod Taylor's $16 million salary. So even though Coach Zim talked a good game at the Combine, it looks like he and Rick Spielman didn't get the memo on how to build a roster in today's NFL, and this could very well be the decision that comes back to bite them in the purple people eater. And who would have thought the Jacksonville Jaguars have become one of the premier thought leaders and teams to be in the NFL? What a difference a year makes.